is literally, I'm not telling you what to do, it's fine for you as much time as you need. I'm not trying to be on your profits. The only conclusion we found is that this little girl that wants to act on the liar, perjure, and extortions. That's the conclusion we found this. And they know that. Because they asked Nick before this, the question that I just didn't prosecutor. It was a question that they asked.
That's improper.
They no
certain, right? You used to be a prosecutor.
What was the same? What? I'm sorry, what was the same? Sorry. What was the same heading? What?
Did they know it was written?
I didn't say they did. I didn't say they did.
No!
It's proving unreasonable doubt. That one, so didn't say they knew. I just said what rules.
Yeah, we object to the party.
Okay. Oh. All right. So anyway, what they know, they asked Detective Flores this question. Would you agree, Detective Flores, that you don't need Mr. Efron's truthful testimony to establish a shooting occurred? Well, first of all, you do. You do need it. You do. Remember, after breaking it down with Detective Flores, he made it clear to you that they have nothing without it. We broke it down, and we'll show you that in a second. So you definitely need him, but it's just not credible. Why do you think they asked that question? I mean, think about what that question screams out to you in the jury. We don't expect you to believe it, ladies and gentlemen. But it's okay. So, no, it's not okay. No, it's not okay.
Yeah, you need his truthful testimony. You definitely do, because he can make or break this case. So you need really truthful testimony. Really get some dead line on the stand? Which he has already done. According to Takapina, Rocky's attorney.
Please look at the evidence carefully. Please evaluate it cautiously.
So the world is waiting for the verdict. Come on, not guilty.
Not really not that easy. And it's an effort trial. Absolutely no concrete evidence against it. No reliable evidence against it. At all. Because it's not the one this man will fix it, sir. Because there's absolutely no evidence on the street. And that heavy burden should not be yours to have to live with. On this evidence, it should not be. It's not right, it's not fair. They ask you to do the evidence form.
And just a brief update, guys. They're due back in 2 minutes. So as soon as they come back, I'm gonna put us to real time. We're just killing time in the meantime.
And by the way, remember this. Remember this. It's in your instructions. Circumstantial evidence. If the evidence points to both guilt and innocence, you must, there's no option here, you must side with innocence. If there's two interpretations of the evidence, guilt or innocence, you must side with innocence. That's the law, it's a joke. It's in your little books. Jury instructions. You must, it's not an option. Carrillo Efron, I mean, what kind of system, seriously, folks, do we have if this kind of witness came to fix somebody and destroy their life? All you know about it at this point. I've talked about there not being any forensic evidence in this case, but fingerprints of DNA, there's none. No independent evidence outside of Carrillo Efron. Ladies and gentlemen, the judge told you it only takes one lie under oath to throw this case out of court by you, if you choose, your decision. But just one lie. You could, it's justification for you to say, I disregard all this testimony.
Right, look at the video quality. There's so much reasonable doubt in this case. For starters, like you said, the video quality, and really lying on the stand numerous times.
For sure. courtroom for border power.
Reasonable doubt.
Flex his muscles. He said he had enough. He was going to leave. How many does it take for you to know that this case is a fraud?
This case is a fraud.
To use Riley's own words, Riley's opinion. He's just trying to profit off extorting case at
Extortion, lying, video quality, prop gun,
And
real
if they
gun.
come up and say, well, Riley's not on trial. That door
Is it
closes
a
your
prop
mind.
gun? Is it a real
Sure,
gun?
he's not a trial. He shouldn't. He shouldn't. Perjury, extortion.
Perjury,
But he's
extortion,
not on trial.
it's
But what is on trial is his credibility.
reasonable doubt.
His credibility is on trial. And that happens.
His credibility. Yes, his credibility. Relly's credibility is on trial, right? Because is he believable?
Again, I ask, what kind
Did he get shot, or did his hand graze the ground? You know, his credibility. Do you believe him, or do you believe the defense?
It's a life, future, right? And that's what we place in their hands. Very short. And the question happened before the verse. Do you believe I wrote beyond a reasonable doubt?
Beyond a reasonable doubt. Criminal law.
Beyond a reasonable doubt or not. If you don't,
Civil law, money damages. The preponderance of the evidence lies within the plaintiff. It's a lower standard in civil law.
this testimony you heard your witness alive.
Civil law, tort law.
Construction of piece of evidence you observe, application of those. This is trustworthiness. There's no way in the world that you can find that he's
It
trustworthy.
looks like they're not back yet, guys. I'm just waiting for them. They said that they were back about 2 minutes ago. We have a new poll up, though. How long will Lanyard Lewin go on for? Option 1, 1 hour. Option 2, rest of the day. Option 3, Tuesday. Let's see. We are on for Lanyard Lewin for the rest of the day, is my prediction. I think he's going to take between 1 o'clock to 3:30. He's going to let it drag, and he's going to shout and scream and wave his lanyard in front of the jury. It's going to be marvelous. Let's go back in.
The operators go out to the important issues in this case. So fluency high now. And I can't do that. If anything they said to you, if anything they presented caused you to pause or wonder what really happened, you could have a doubt, a reasonable doubt.
Reasonable doubt.
He must be.
There's so much doubt in this case. There's no way they can find him guilty. There's no way. There's too much doubt. Reasonable doubt.
The lack of evidence. The lie about being in Los Angeles 2 weeks before sentencing.
Right. Failed to mention he was at a gun range 2 weeks before the incident.
He was lying about
Target practice. And then he just so happened to bring shell casings to the police. So they probably the shell cases he dropped from his weapons.
And in the criminal case,
You know, who knows? I don't know where he got them from.
until the contrary is proved. In this case,
You a defendant and you bringing in the evidence. Come on now, really?
It's satisfactorily shown.
We don't know. Like I said, then also the what they call the chain of custody. If those, if those shell casings belong to the defendant's weapon, whose hands did it touch? He waited 2 days before he brought the shell casings to the police. 2 days. 2 days before he went to the hospital. You get shot and then you go to the hospital 2 days later. That sounds crazy. Go to the hospital 2 days later, and you turn in some shell casings to the police 2 days later. And they don't know whose hand those shell casings touch. You know, the chain of custody. So in other words, you have the crime scene experts. They're supposed to come and with their little plastic baggies or, with their gloves and all that on, with the gloves on, and then they, do what they're supposed to do. But he goes and he brings them in 2 days later after the incident, you know. And I'm like, 2 days later after the incident, we don't know well, Rocky's prints were not on those shell casings. No DNA, Rocky's DNA wasn't on them, his prints wasn't on them. So they said nobody, Takapina said they didn't find any prints on the shell casings. So we don't know where they came from, but he's saying that they came. Really, ASAP really is saying that those shell casings came from the scene, but who knows where they came from. You just let a defendant, not a defendant, but you just let the, I guess you would call him the accuser, the plaintiff. You just let the accuser, the plaintiff just bring evidence in and don't know whose hand it touched, you know, the chain of custody. You know, when you have crime, when you have shootings in areas, different areas, you know, you have, you have the crime scene experts come out with their plastic baggage, and like I said, their gloves, and then they, you know, it only supposed to touch their hand, you know. They're not going to wait 2 days to turn in. They come to the crime scene to do their job. You think they're going to wait 2 days? Or they turn in the shell casings if they go to a scene of a shooting? You think they gonna turn and they crime scene experts? You know, that's their job. You think they gonna wait 2 days before they turn shell casings in if they go to a shooting scene? If somebody, you know, something happened to somebody and they go, you know, you think they gonna wait 2 days before they turn it in? I don't think so. So why would they let the accuser do something like that? And then allow it in as evidence, you know? So that is, I mean, I guess I need to read up a little bit more on that because that really sounds crazy to me. A lot of people say that don't sound right to them. So, you know, that sounds kind of crazy, but, so I think they're waiting for, so this is AB to the 7th hour. You all can check out her channel as well, and my channel, Shirley TV. But I think they're waiting for, I think she's waiting for the prosecution rebuttal, his rebuttal. So I think the prosecution already had the closing arguments. So you had the closing arguments from the defense and the closing arguments from the prosecution, and then the prosecution comes back with their rebuttal. Because as we know, the burden of proof is in the government, the state. So, beyond a reasonable doubt. So they have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. Yeah, so that's their, you know, they get to have their rebuttal. And I'm gonna close out on this video and start another video because I don't want it to be that long. So this is already 13 minutes, but I'll see you all in the next video.